Hey Diller, it's me, Sam. We are now on chapter 28 of 40 chapters of the Miscalculations of Lightning Girl. We left off with chapter 27 where Lucy had an interview for a new school, and it was a school that focused on science and math, and of course she aced the interview and got accepted. But she was kind of iffy. She doesn't know what she wants to do. And we also left off where Lucy got her first report card. And she got 1 B. And the rest were all A's. Nana hung it on the fridge. And for math, it said that she got an incomplete. So hopefully we find out more about that. Okay. Chapter 28. We go to the pet hut on Friday after school. I check out the dogs and plug their data into my formula, in my head. This is the winner. I point to a black lab named Flint. His estimated weight is 20 to 24 days. Wendy pulls a leash and harness from the wall, and Levi opens the kennel. I'm going to see Pi. Taking pictures and getting to know the dogs is not my favorite part of our project. I quietly knock on the office door before opening it. No one is inside. No one ever is. Hey, Pi! But my dog doesn't greet me like usual. I walk around the desk and pull out the chair. No dog. Only my green and yellow sweatshirt. I go to the front desk where Noah is reading a textbook. Where's Pi? I ask. He shrugs. With Claire. They were going to the vet's. Again? I don't know. I wait in the office. I enter 3 adoption forms into the computer. I fill Pi's water bowl. Levi and Wendy finish taking pictures of Flint. They put up the new post, complete with a picture of Flint catching a frisbee in midair. I like your action shot, I tell Levi. When they finish, I stall and suggest they put up another post. There's a Chihuahua mix in the second kennel on top. I think his name is Marty. While Levi and Wendy are walking Marty, Claire finally returns with Pi. Oh, Lucy, hi! Pi runs across the office and leaps into my lap. I catch him like a football. He licks my face. He's the only animal on the planet that I'd allow this honor. I was getting worried, I add. I'm talking to Pi, but Claire answers for him. Lucy, we need to talk. She makes an exaggerated sad face and takes a seat on the corner of the desk. There's no easy way to say this. You see, Cutie Pie is sick. Very sick. He has cancer. No, I say. That's not right. I was just at the vet, Lucy. I rub Pi behind his ears. He closes his eyes and stretches his neck. His tail wags, and his whole body vibrates. I'm so sorry, Lucy. The office door opens without a knock. Wendy and Levi come in. I guess you found your dog, Levi says. You were panicking for nothing. I put my chin on top of Pi's head so I don't have to look at my friends. You okay? Wendy asks. I just told Lucy the awful news, Claire says. Cutie Pie has cancer. He has a tumor at the base of his brain. You may have noticed that he tilts his head a lot. I did. I thought he was inquisitive. The vet ran an MRI, Claire continues, which is like an advanced X-ray. Cutie Pie has a tumor the size of a ping pong ball. It's affecting some motor skills and will gradually get worse. He may lose balance, walk into things, be unable to control his bladder. Wendy stands over me. She puts a hand on my shoulder and her other hand on Pi's back. Poor dog. I'm glad y'all are here. I wanted to give you a chance to say goodbye. Claire clasps her hands and pulls them to her chest almost like she's praying. Goodbye, Wendy repeats. He's not going to die right now. Claire shakes her head. No. Someone from animal control is supposed to pick him up today or tomorrow. You said if we did the data entry, you'd keep him. I want to pull out a signed document or show a video of conversation. I need physical evidence to remind Claire that she promised to help Pie, but I have nothing to show her. My hands clench into empty fists. What's going to happen to him? Wendy asks. Don't make her say it. You know what's going to happen, Levi says. We cannot adopt out 6 dogs. There are too many healthy animals that need homes. I'm sorry, Claire frowns. But you said you'd keep him if we volunteered for you. We've entered 239 adoption forms into the computer. That has to be worth one dog's life. That was before I knew his condition. I'm sorry. Claire crosses her arms and hugs her chest. She wants to rescue animals, but she has to think about the numbers, too. You can't do this. I'll adopt him. I'm taking him home with me. You aren't going to kill him. Calm down. Wendy squeezes my arm. Lucy, let's go for a walk. Let's get some air, Claire suggests. Pie looks up at me, his head angled. His mouth hangs open, which makes it look like he's smiling. Fine. I stand up and hold Pie in my arms. Claire probably expects me to put him down on the ground. I refuse to let go. She pulls open the door. I follow her to the trails in the back, where volunteers walk the dogs. I needed to get out of that office, Claire says. Clear my head. I nod. Pie wiggles in my arms. He's not trying to escape. He's trying to get comfortable. Lucy, I know you can't adopt Pie. I've seen you two together. If your family was able to take in a dog, he would have gone home with you weeks ago. I know, but... We walk down a muddy path. I stumble on a root, then catch myself. Here, let me carry him, Claire says. He must be getting heavy. She's right. He's heavy and squirmy. Pie's not happy about the handoff at first. I rub his head and tell him it's okay. But nothing is okay. I know we could find someone to adopt Pie. We will put him on our blog. I bet he has 30 phone calls on the first day. It's against our policy, Lucy. I'm sorry. It's not fair. What if someone wants to adopt him? He's not available for adoption. We cannot ask a family to pay $175 for a terminal, ill dog. There are too many... Then just give him away, I say. Free dog to a good home. Claire stops walking and looks up at the cloudy sky. You have to give him a chance, please. My eyes fill with tears. I want to wipe them away, but I can't. Touching your eyes, nose, or mouth is an easy way for bacteria and germs to get into the body. I try to use the sleeve of my jacket. Pie looks from her to me. What good is it being a genius if you can't help one dog? Claire's chin trembles. The rims of her eyes are red. Are you okay? I ask. She nods. When I was a kid, I hated it when adults told me life's not fair. I understood, but it always felt like giving up. And I was just about to say the same thing to you. Life isn't fair. I take Pie back so she can wipe her tears. I'm sorry, I say. For what? This isn't your fault. You want to help animals. I know that. She always smells like dogs and seems to work every day. She would help if she could. So do you and Levi and Wendy? You guys do too, she smiles. No, I shake my head. I don't care about the animals. I mean, I don't want bad stuff to happen to them, but I don't love them or anything. I'm more interested in the numbers. I didn't care about Rufus, Murphy, Flint, Jesse, or any of them. I hiccup. But Pie, he's different. That's all. I didn't mean... I hope you don't think I'm a bad person. My nose runs, and my eyes are scratchy. I take a deep breath. I have read that 670,000 dogs are killed in shelters each year, and I only care about one of them. I'd let all the other dogs go if I could just save Pie. I don't think you're a bad person. She goes to hug me, but stops. I've pulled away from her before. I'll keep Cutie Pie here for a bit longer, okay? Really? I add. Let's give it a try. You can put him on the blog, but he's not officially available for adoption. I nod. He's free to a good home. Make sure you're honest about his condition. It's a tough situation. We don't want to trick anyone into falling in love with a terminally ill dog. We have to be honest, okay? Okay. And thank you. Thank you, Lucy. I love all these dogs, but sometimes I forget what it's like to love just one. Boys and girls, this is a short chapter, and it basically just describes Cutie Pie's blog entry. So it's titled, Pet Hut Dog Profile Blog, November 2nd. Meet Cutie Pie. Cutie Pie is a 6-year-old, approximately, Beagle Husky mix with terminal brain cancer. He was abandoned at the Pet Hut shelter on September 18th. He eats 2.5 cups of kibble per day. His life expectancy is less than 1 year. Cutie Pie likes kids, middle school aged. He prefers a non-smoking house and likes to be called Pie, P-I. There's no adoption fee because this is not an adoption. Free to a good home. Free. Free is in all caps, and there are 7 exclamation points before the word free and 8 exclamation points after the word free. I create the post for Pie. If I had money, I'd hire a marketing person or a journalist to do it. The lightning strike did nothing for my writing skills. Pie deserves better than my best. I make sure to be honest and use lots of exclamation points. Levi adds 8 pictures of Pie, double the number of photos we usually put up for a dog. In 2 of them, Pie wears my green and yellow sweatshirt. I know he's going to find a home, and for extra good luck, I asked Nana to pray for him.